Iknowballbro. What's up? We up to,
What's
man?
up?
You happy, man?
We're
Look at
what
you.
is this episode 7 now? We've made it to episode 7. We are
Hey.
approaching episode 10.
Exactly.
Let me just make one introduction. We've introduced ourselves. Let's introduce Carlo Ancelotti. Welcome to the slot penitentiary.
Oh man. Hey, listen. Kudos, man. Kudos. Arnie Slot, man. Arnie Slot.
Listen, Arnie is just catching bodies, man. Catching bodies. Welcome to the slot penitentiary.
Wait, what video is this, man? Wait, is that Mbappe? Nah.
It's Arnie slot.
Nah, that's an Mbappe thing. Arnie Slot as well.
What do you mean, man? That's
Nah.
Arnie slot. The thing is, most
Hey,
Salah
listen.
is getting us these wins. Arnie Slot. What
Oh,
a legend.
man.
What a legend.
But yeah, but just quickly on Arnie Slot, like overall, man, like listen, beating Real Madrid is always going to be a good time for any team, right? But like for you lot as well, the heartbreak that you've had the last 5, 6 years, 7 years, even the 2 Champions League losses, like just beating them as well. I know it was a weakened Real Madrid side, right? But like, bro, that was just amazing. I mean, Liverpool deserved it; they should have won it earlier, but overall, really good, man. I think you could see also the team as well. They're just playing for the guy. They just love him. They're fighting for him. The crowd, obviously, Champions League night atmosphere. The crowd always gets up for it. But listen, Real Madrid could have even drawn that game. Could have drawn that game. I think so. I thought they had enough chances there to really make that happen. So, you know, kudos to Arnie Slot. But you know, you got a big game now, man. You got a really, really big game.
We got a big game, but let's not gloss over the Real Madrid win. Under Klopp, we never beat Real Madrid. That was the one bogey team. If it wasn't for Real Madrid, Vinny, we have PTSD from Vinny and Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Klopp would have 2-3 Champions Leagues at this point. Let's not gloss over the fact we did just beat Real Madrid. The most difficult team to beat in the Champions League, the most successful Champions League team, the most successful team in the history of football. Just full stop.
Yeah.
We beaten Bellingham, looked like Lee Cattermole in that game. You know, when your stats are 0-0-0, his stats were just zeros across the board, flushes of 0. Listen, we did this on Curtis Jones, McAllister, all these guys turned up because there was nothing from Jude Bellingham, and it didn't matter who was on that pitch. This is what Arnie changed with Liverpool. We're a serious team, not like we wasn't under Klopp, but it doesn't matter who we play. We just seem to be beating them at the moment. We're a very dangerous team. I mean, let's just look at what Slot has done to Pep. Pep is going to be the latest addition to Arnie Slot's penitentiary. Look at this. Bro, this is rough. This is rough.
But what do you think happened? Like, how did that happen? Did he get the hair dry treatment at him from one of his coaches?
He was so like stressed, in that game against Feyenoord. He was like, you know, when you're like hands in your face, fuming.
Bro, he looks like he got hit by a boot.
Look what City's done to him.
Nah.
Look what Arnie Slot has done to him. He's stressed. You think if it was him and Arteta? I mean, it's been him and Arteta in the race recently. He's never looked like this. I'm telling you.
Oh.
Arnie Slot is going to rip open that door. Let him into he's the next guy we're welcoming in to the Arnie Slot potential. His seat is booked in. He's waiting to take it now.
Oh,
I mean, Pep might be the funniest guy in football ever. I know we have guys like Jose Mourinho, Zlatan, all these guys, Joey Bartons, Molpai. Pep might be the funniest guy. Like we have to watch. We have to watch his meltdowns.
Well, he was saying a bunch of crud in it, right? What was he saying?
Let's just watch it. We don't need to. Let's just watch the madness he says. I've never seen someone just go nuts like this. I mean, this video is hilarious.
Wait, I ain't seen this one.
You haven't seen this one? Let's watch it then.
That's fine. The players will have it. Me personally, I need that loses. I want to be honest.
Listen, there's no one more tough than this guy. He's just lost 4, 5, 6 games in a row. What did he say? I need the losses.
Look at his eyes, bro.
Exceptional. Look at him, Rob. That man is not normal. Look at him, man. This is not a normal human being. Look at him.
Finish it.
That doesn't seem normal to me. He's saying, I need the losses. What manager is saying that? Look, let's play this again.
That's fine. The players will have it. Me personally, I need that losses. I want to be honest. For the club, it's exceptional that happened. Exceptional. And you'll get it back. That's fine.
This guy, man. He's this guy.
Me personally, I need that losses.
Oh, man.
I want to be honest.
He is unreal.
Bro, he's losing his mind, man. And even with the scratches, and he's saying like, yeah, I hit it with the nail. Nah, man, nah, you're out there, bro. He needs something. He's probably drinking some alcohol.
Pep doesn't care. Pep cares a lot. And this is showing
Yeah,
you. Look at this video.
Hi, Pep. Sorry to go off topic, but you've got a cut and apparently some others.
Yeah. With my finger here. With my nail.
That's not a normal reaction. We're losing. My finger, my nail. What does that mean?
Keep playing it, bro.
I want to hurt myself, yeah. Good night.
It'll be okay.
Nah, bro, that's like the start of a villain arc, bro. I want to harm myself. Nah.
That is not normal. That is not normal.
But listen, go into that game with Man City, bro. That was the most awful Looney Tunes defending I've ever seen in my life, bro. From a Man City team, bro, you're looking at Akanji just ball watching my guy run past him, run past Edison, score the goal. The second goal as well, just like a calamity. It's like it hits off Edison's leg and arm, and hits it off the post, easy tapping. And then the third one, they just a high line completely up here, and you got like two youngsters as well, all the way pushed up. Bro, it's literally comical defending at this point. I don't know what, like, if this is what they're gonna do. Obviously, when they go to Anfield, bro, we could even be seeing a 7-0 like that, like you guys did to us, man. I'm being serious, man. And if I'm Slot as well, if I'm really taking this proper seriously, I go out there and just humiliate. And I don't care. I'm putting the number as high as possible. Every single chance. Everyone go have a free fall. Just play with that confidence. Know that these guys here are not the guys that we've been playing for a lot of years. Just go at these lot, man. That's what I would be doing. Because listen, this is the perfect time for Liverpool to kind of say, hey, all those years that you lot beat us to the title, this is our revenge right now, and this is us winning the league right now. We're showing people that. Yeah, listen, man. Bro, expected scratches next, man. That's what's going to happen. Instead of expected goals, expected scratches on this face. That's what's going to happen with this guy. He is cooked, man. He is cooked, man. Oh, yeah. There we go.
We've never seen Pep this stressed before.
Yeah,
it would be a disaster if we lost to Man City now. Yeah. One thing that could make them come back, that could put them in a position where things turn, is by beating us, and they can do it. Despite all these losses, Pep being as nuts as he is, he's going to pull a result. I feel like he could just do it against Liverpool, and that would change things completely. The league's on a knife edge this game. If we beat Man City, there is definitely a hand on the trophy now. Doesn't matter where we are in the season, how early it is. There's definitely a hand. If you've beaten City already, we're 8 points clear already. We'd be 11 by that point. We have a hand on the trophy. It's definitely ours to lose at that point. There's no denying there's no denying we're in it. We're number one. We have to win. If we lose that game, then City get the boost they need. Pep gets the boost he needs. Liverpool's down. Start to doubt themselves. Maybe City have gone on the worst run ever since Pep has joined. This is the worst run they've ever been on.
Yeah, you have to take it back.
I think this game is a must-win for Liverpool. It's a must-win for City, of course. It's a must-win for Liverpool. Liverpool can't go in there thinking, we can just draw and it's fine. No, I think we have to beat them.
Yeah,
we have to beat them. We have to show dominance there. We have to beat them.
Yeah,
there's no excuse to not win.
I think also with Liverpool, right? Like, this is kind of like you guys, like I mentioned it earlier on, turning the tide, right? You guys need to just go out at them as well and just stamp that authority and say that this is our league. Because listen, everyone has kind of been waiting for this game to happen. it's like if they're everyone is making excuses. Oh, who's Liverpool played? Who's Arnie Slot played? Oh, we've all got injuries, and Liverpool are taking advantage. Like Liverpool have had their own injuries. Liverpool have had hard games. Like Leverkusen, United, despite United being obviously shit as well, the rivalry is there. Arsenal, not Spurs, sorry, but Chelsea. Now everyone is waiting. Oh, you haven't played the best team in the world, City. You haven't played Pep yet, so let's see how you do with that, bro. Just beating them, is kind of like going to shut everyone up. I feel like this weekend, and listen, I'm going to predict as well easily that it's going to be a win, anyways. But like this weekend everyone's going to shut their mouths about Liverpool and start to say, okay, whoa, this is a serious team. I mean, we should be thinking that right now. We should be thinking that literally a month ago, but people just want that game to happen. And now, of course, is the perfect timing for Liverpool to play against City.
City, like I said, we are serious. This is happening. One hand on the trophy already.
Yeah, no, definitely one hand on the.
Never been a better time. You couldn't have dreamed of a streak of losses like this. You would never have believed it if I told you this was going to happen. So we have to beat them. Ancelotti's the latest in the slot penitentiary. We need Pep in there too.
Yeah, but do you think also for Pep, right? Like what do you think is just going wrong for him? Is it the players? Is it the tactics? Is it just him trying to adjust to every single person right now? Because listen, I mean, there must be multiple factors to it, but I think for him right now, he just doesn't have the personnel. But also, he's just trying to tweak it as much as possible. I feel like he's also doing self-sabotage at the same time. Because, bro, going 3-0 up here against Feyenoord to leaving a high line with 75 minutes on you, okay, you can see the one goal, fine. At that point, come on, shut up shop. You're still pushing them higher up. 89th minute, pushing them higher up. Like, bro, this was like Jose when they lost, Jose when he was at Spurs, when they lost to West Ham. And they conceded they were 3-0 up here, and then the 81st minute it was West Ham, and then the 90th minute they scored a thing. They made it 3-3. Yeah, exactly. This guy is stressed, man. The guy's gone. He's finished.
Well, I think I don't know, because City. That's how City have always won games. They're Man City. Man City doesn't adjust to how Feyenoord set ups. You adjust to how City set ups and how Pep set ups. City don't react on you.
Yeah.
I think it was just one of those games. You're not playing good football at the moment. You're not winning. Things just aren't clicking for whatever reason. You've gone away to the Champions League game. You're 3-0 up. You're maybe a little bit relaxed. Despite being 3-0 up, 15 minutes left of the game, Feyenoord get a goal. Whenever you get a goal and you're 3-0 up, like, if we can get a second one now fairly quickly, the gates are open. We can do this. And we know Feyenoord's a cauldron. It's a compact stadium. I mean, it's
was that Etihad?
Sorry?
It was at Etihad.
Oh yeah, of course. What am I talking about?
Yeah. You were telling me it's in the cup. Yeah, no. It was in the Etihad. But that's what makes it even worse, man. Like, they did this all at home, high line, everything. They still had the balls to do that, which is really bad, man. But like, again, going to obviously that game, it's like, oh, they shouldn't be making that kind of amateur mistake. That was just amateur mistake from Pep. It's like way too confident. I don't know what he was trying to do at that point. I think like he was just trying to let these players play whatever they want, but no way you just let your team just like that high up here in the 89th minute to win a game that you need to win right now. I don't know where they are right now in the league table, but they should. Pep and City should be fine anyways, but they've got some tough games coming up. I think they got like Juventus coming up as well, and then they've got some other big team as well. Bro, their Champions League run could be different, but obviously going to the
Champions League table now.
Yeah. What's their next fixtures? Going to after Liverpool as well, because right now, because listen, Liverpool, they're going to lose. Let's just hold it down. It's an L. I know they got United very soon as well in December.
I don't know if they'll lose against Liverpool. Pep is a bastard. Pep is going to win a game against Liverpool.
No, bro.
Let's see your 17th. Look, it's not like they're not going to qualify. Like, to not qualify, you have to be one of these teams. I just can't see City. But you never know. With the way they're going, they could. But 8 points probably secures you in those spots. Like, these teams, to all win at least another game or two is just unrealistic.
Wow, PSG, man, fix up, man. You lot have 3 games to
PSG
go.
are in there, but they'll play a weaker team and surely get through. But
And Real Madrid, man. Yeah.
I mean, look at Real Madrid; they're not doing much better themselves. They've only got 2 wins.
Terrible.
Man City down here in the dumps at 17th.
Oh, man, listen, this is why I like this Champions League format, man. This is really good. And Liverpool,
A
the only
lot
team.
of people criticize the Champions League format. I think it's a lot of fun.
It's beautiful. I like it, man. I really enjoy it as well.
You can see a lot of cool games, and you kind of have to earn. And obviously, look, with group stage, if you win your group stage, you've earned qualification. But here, it's weighted a little bit better.
Yeah.
You know? To go and watch Man City spank Slavia Praha.
Yeah.
Home and away. No one wants to watch that game more than once. I can watch it once, fine. I need to
Yeah.
watch it.
Yeah. You're right about that. Yeah.
The counter argument is, oh, but you should have a chance to win the second game. Oh, do one, man. Like, we ain't got time to. You may as well play 17 games like that. Oh, we got an average out and see who the actual better team is. It's not basketball. We play 7 games. Play one game, win. Let's move on. Knockouts, you can do all of that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. No, I agree, man. I agree. But obviously, let's go back to the main game that's happening on Sunday, man. Like, bro, what do you think? Should we do scores? Like, what do you think about the score?
Liverpool versus Man City.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why. I think Slot is great defensively and all these things. I mean, look, now we have an injury with Konate. That does spice things up a little bit.
Yeah, we need to see that as well, right? Yeah.
I've been burnt as a Liverpool fan by Man City so many times. Burnt so many times by this bald head, man. This bald head has crippled my team.
Yeah.
I think it's difficult to write them off. I think Liverpool should win. I'm going to go with Liverpool 2-1.
2-1. You're being very conservative, bro.
Yeah.
You're being very nice as well. I'm going to say, I'm going to say 3-0.
No,
3-0. 3-0 Liverpool.
Also, see, look, we played amazing against Real Madrid yesterday. But we also we were terrible against Southampton. We didn't actually get a chance. I led to a goal ourselves. We were just gifted 3 goals.
Yeah.
Real Madrid. But
bro, let me shape it up for you. Okay, it's almost December. Well, it's actually going to be December in that game, December 1st, right? Okay, so December started, yeah. 4 p.m. game. It's going to get a little bit dark, anyways. That night time, the lights under it, Anfield against Man City. Come on, man. They smell the blood, bro. You're telling me that first half or second half, there's not going to be a bum rush? Listen, I'm being conservative as well right now. 3-0. It could easily end up 5-0. Easily.
But the issue is with Pep is there is nothing to lose now. They have nothing. How much worse is it going to get? They have to go for it in this game. They have to throw caution to win and just go for it. Pep is looks like he's been beaten up.
Yeah. But listen, I'm saying 3-0, yeah. But right now, 2-1. What they need to, if I'm at Man City thinking about Liverpool right now, because I don't know how they can beat them. The only side that I can see them beating them is on that right side with Robertson. So I put Savio there, and I put and maybe Grealish on the left. So I put Savio, Grealish, and then in the midfield have like Foden, Gundogan, and maybe Matthias Nunes, someone like that. Just you gotta have energy in that midfield as well right now. You can't be having no deadwood or anything like that. Even Gundogan is a little bit down off it, but like I'd probably just give him that chance anyways, just to put Gundogan in there. And then defensively, Akanji, Carvalho, Kyle Walker, no. Rico Lewis put him at right back. And I think that, I don't know who the other centre-back is, but that should be their team as well. Just like, they need young energy. That's why I play a guy like Matthias Nunes in that game. Because he's just someone that they need in that. But Liverpool, again, Gravenberch, he's on form. Curtis Jones.
Been unreal this season.
How
many people has he put in his pocket this season?
No. He is. Yeah, no, he's showing everyone his levels, man. Even Bayern right now. Bayern are probably regretting that. Bro, Bayern had Gravenberch and they had Mazraoui, which they signed at the same time, and now they've given them to Liverpool and United. It's crazy. And they're both consistently the best players in their clubs right now. It's insane. It's insane. But
Yeah,
But yeah.
he's looking good. I think he'll be the difference. He's got to control that midfield. As a midfielder, no Rodri coming, so he's got to be able to control it, and I think he will. I think he'll. Big opportunity for Liverpool.
Yeah, I mean, right now, like I don't even see that City defense like stopping Salah. Like Garvadio, okay, he even looks out of place as well. Bro, I feel like they're not trying for him. I feel like there's some trust lost there.
But why? They were trying early in the season. They were winning, and now all of a sudden they just can't play football.
I know, but I feel that there is some trust being lost between those players because they're not doing the right. Like they're not playing for him like that. They're not being urgent enough. They're being like lackadaisical as well. And even and I can even tell like Haaland's frustrated as well. Like, bro, Haaland is going to be very frustrated on the weekend if he doesn't get at least 1 or 2 chances in, because Van Dijk and him, that's always going to be a battle. So,
I know, but also surely, I think, look, no one's really talking about City's injuries outside of Rodri. Like they are also missing someone like Ruben Diaz.
Who's the captain?
De Bruyne is back, but this is not the De Bruyne of before, is it? It's not the same De Bruyne. You don't have Mahrez on the right. You have Savio, which he may look like Mahrez and move like Mahrez, but it's not Mahrez. He's not quite doing it for them.
No, they need clinicalness because right now, all they're relying on is basically Erling, to basically score the goals for them. And if
Haaland, he got all that criticism last season of being a good goal scorer, but essentially a League Two player.
Yeah,
so if you're relying on him to save you, just told us all of last season he's not good enough. I don't know. I think it's just it can happen. I think teams go on a skid. They have some bad results. You just keep having them weirdly. I'm still confident that City will turn it around and it'll become a problem later on in the season. But the way we crushed them is we beat them this Sunday. We beat them. They're done. I don't think you can't recover from that. I think it's too far now.
Last thing,
continue to play like that. They're just bound to drop more points, but Liverpool have to win. We cannot draw at Anfield to these guys. We have to beat them.
Yeah. Last thing I want to kind of mention though is Pep sackable, because bro,
is Pep sackable is a ridiculous thing to say.
Yeah. Listen, I agree with you on that as well. I think he's got too much credit in the bank, right? Of course, for what he's doing.
Credit in the bank. Let's be real. This is the greatest manager ever. He's won everything.
I get it.
Back league titles, Champions Leagues. Like, okay, in the Champions League, he's not been as successful, but he's always been one of the top 4 teams every season in the Champions League. He's always been a solid team. Okay, he's had money and he's had all the best players, but he's one of the best managers. Of course, he's gonna have the top teams and the top players.
Yeah, I get it, innit? I get it because. But I'm just playing devil's advocate. Like, if it was up to me, I'd let Pep obviously ride out till the summer, and whatever decision that he wants to make, stay on and continue his 2-year deal, then that's fine, whatever. But I just want to ask, like, bro, like you got to think about like this is Man City right now. It's like the standard is different. This isn't Man City 10 years ago where they might like, okay, we can be that guy and kind of accept it. Like the standards are so high right now. They've got a lot of changeover as well. It's like. And also with the new director of football as well that's coming in as well. Maybe he's thinking like, okay, this isn't something that's going to work out as well. I don't know how it's going to work with Pep and stuff like that. I know Pep has all the authority in the world right now with Man City, but it's like, hey, maybe it's better for him to leave, of course. I don't know. I feel like Pep is ready to leave as well. I feel like he just signed that deal out of love for the club.
I don't think so. I think people get involved in the conspiracies too much. No, I don't think. Why would Pep sign a 2-year deal if he didn't want to be in Man City for another 2 years? He was for the payout. I think Pep's got enough money. I think it's a bit ridiculous to think that Pep has just done this for the money. Or
but that's what I'm saying. Like the guy doesn't need to prove himself. Like what do you have to do? Just go through another.
He's a top manager. He's just like any athlete or any manager or whatever. They want to stay because they want to win, because that's what they've always wanted to do, and that's what they've always done.
Yeah.
Pep has no more reason to stay at City other than I just want to keep winning. I want to keep doing that. Why does it have to be something else?
Yeah. No, we got to see. We'll see, right? It's going to be different, and we're not saying he's going to get sacked or he's going to be anything like that. I'll be very shocked if City do that, but I would understand it as well. But right now, no, it's not going to happen anytime soon. I think if Man City ever thought like, yeah, let's put that statement out to see Pep getting sacked, I think you'd see like what the arrogance of Man City. You guys are a nothing club before Pep came around and everything like that. Like, people will be going at him as well. Like, but yeah, we were nothing club then, and we're still a nothing club right now to all you lot. So just let us be that nothing club. Like, City fans don't even care like that anymore. They just want. They've seen enough success anyway, so they're all happy, and they know that they're closer to the end than they are, to everything else, man.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I want to bring up something quickly. What do you think about shithousery in football? I'll give you an example here. We got big man Gabriel. This is not his first time he's done this, is it? A lot of people complaining. A lot of people saying, this is embarrassing. I think football needs this. I think we saw the clip on, I think it's CBS, where Jamie Carragher, Michael Richards, Kate, and Henri on. And they're just having a bit of banter. I think that's what football's missing. It's been so stiff, so media trained. Why not have Gabriel? Is it a bit cringe? Sure, it's a bit cringe, but it's fun.
No, and it's fun as well because he started it against a Sporting Lisbon player, like completely.
Yeah, just like with Man City and Arsenal when they played, like there was a bit of both teams are up, both teams want to dig in a little bit, both teams want to do a bit of shithousery. Haaland goes and pushes Gabriel after the goal or something. We want to see this in football. It's what makes it fun. It's us talking. Gets two teams. You have two tribes going against each other. It's fun.
Yeah, no, definitely, man. Like I'm all for it as well. Like, listen, when Gabriel done it, if you're scoring goals like that as well, like go ahead and dunk on them. He probably had the biggest adrenaline rush, and that's why he done it. He was like, screw it, yeah. These are all talking about this Gyökeres guy is going to score against us. Arsenal or nothing. Go ahead and does that, So listen, respect to Gabriel. I hate that trade guy, but anyways, man, like that's another story. But anyways. That Gabriel is doing what he's doing, man. He's just trying to rattle it. Again, this is Arsenal's mentality right now, trying to be that bastard club. Hey, they're doing it, man. They're doing it. And they've got...
Let's see where they are end of the season. They got to keep pushing. They got to keep winning because Liverpool, if they beat Man City, the gap is monumental now.
Yeah. And Arsenal got West Ham in the weekend, right? That's going to be a good one, man. I think because last year I think Arsenal beat West Ham 6-0 or something like that, or 7, something like that. It was crazy, bro. Like,
that right.
Declan Rice scored a banger as well, like a curler as well in that game. Saka got a few goals, 6-0. Yeah. And it was all like, it was a bad game. I remember seeing that. Like West Ham got pocketed against Lopetegui. Now, I mean, Lopetegui and West Ham did get a really good win against Newcastle away on a Monday as well. For those West Ham fans, they must be really happy about that. Now they're playing Arsenal at home, and they always got a little bit of a rivalry there with Arsenal. But I think right now Arsenal are just playing with so much more confidence. The players are back. I feel like Arteta is kind of shifting towards just letting go of kind of the letting go of the tactics and just letting these players play, man. You've seen the freedom of it. You've seen them get into nicer spaces, a lot more cutbacks and everything like that. They're just playing more fluid, and that's the main thing that Arsenal fans want to have as well. So kudos to Arteta on that. And I don't like Arteta as a manager, anyways. But like,
you're calling for him to be sacked early in the season.
He should be. He should be. I mean, he should be if he doesn't get the title or anything like that. Yeah, he should be if he doesn't get the title. But again, that's my reason for it. You should, because he's supposed to deliver something. If he doesn't deliver even the Champions League or the title, then that's that's a sackable offense, I think, because and do you know what's funny as well? Yeah, you can just tell that Arsenal might just win the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, and that's going to give him some credit in the bank. It's just coming up like that because that's how Arsenal fans are. Oh, he won us this. He won us. Oh, he's got a little bit more credit in the bank like that. They were saying the same thing for Ten Hag, man. All these little freaking shitty voices and stuff like that you hear as well. Arsenal fans are the same way, man. But you guys need to have some sort of self-respect as well at the same time. Like, literally, this isn't going anywhere. Again, right now, we're only 12, 13 games in. You guys got West Ham in the weekend. I think you lot are going to definitely beat West Ham. Just the way it's been going for you lot every time you guys enter that ground. I can only see a West Ham win with that, man. And I think, Saka's going to be on form again. I think the players are going to be on a different step. I hope Wanyeri gets some more game time as well, just because I like seeing the young kid play. But I don't know, man. It's a different one. What are you saying?
Score prediction. Arsenal, West Ham.
I'm gonna go for a comfortable 3-0 win for Arsenal.
3-0 win.
Yeah.
They won 3-0 over the weekend last week. I'm going to go, to be fair, West Ham ship goals. I'll go 3-0 as well. I think 3-0 Arsenal.
Yeah. Just because I think right now Arsenal got their defense back. I think they're only missing Ben White, but Timber, Fiori, Gabriel, Saliba, they're all there, right? So it's like, okay, that is there. Rice is, I don't know if Rice is coming back yet, but Partey's just holding it down. The players are just holding it down. I think it's so much more fluid and fun as well. They're going to go into that game and say, hey, what we did in the last week, let's replicate here and let's just go at these guys. And these guys are nothing to us. So, yeah, I think that's going to happen. Or a red card.
We got Man United.
United, man. Oh, listen, we still got Bodo Glimt to play, right? So, and I think we're going to draw that game or just slightly beat Bodo Glimt because Bodo Glimt is a really good team. They're coached very well. Knutson as well. That's another story. But hey, listen, Everton coming to United, to Old Trafford to play Amarin's first game. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. I know we're speaking a little bit premature because we need to see the game today and everything like that. But I think, just in general, I think we will probably win that game. It's going to be a little bit of a different kind of game as well because you're playing a 4-4-2 rigid team that just run at you and, midfield battles all across it. And I think we're going to get exposed in the midfield again because I think these players, it takes a while to get there. And Everton are just really good and compact in the midfield. Like they really love to play around that midfield area as well and try to get goals from there, try to make a lot of like through balls and stuff like that, or even like long balls into the channels for the strikers. But again, we should be beating Everton, man. They're not in the best form. They're not anything sensational right now, man. We should be beating them. But yeah, I'm just excited to see what United can do.
You think it's going to be a better performance from United? Do you think Amarim's making a change?
I think so as well because right now I heard that he's going to be making a lot of changes for the Bodo game. So there's going to be a lot of those kinds of things happening anyways. So once those changes happen, then we're probably going to be seeing like a really good refreshed team as well. So maybe Casemiro comes back into the game, Rashford comes in, all those players. Because I don't expect these guys to be starting against Bodo anyways, but they should be. But I don't expect them to be starting anyway, so that's fine. So I just really hope that whatever we can do, of course, on the weekend is just making sure that we just come out with a result. I think right now we can't afford to drop any results or anything like that. We have to still be there, still be chatting. We need to just get out of that 12th place spot as well, man. Like, come on. Like,
I mean, 4 wins, 4 draws, 4 losses. It's a bit flat. I think it's exactly how United have been playing, and that's how their season obviously has been going. Yeah, I think Amarin has to force the result. He can't have another 1-1 situation like he did with Ipswich and get outplayed for the whole game. They have to look good, I think, on the second game because you have a similar game against Everton at home, and now it starts to get a bit. I think fans get restless immediately after game 2. Like, all this hype. They'll say all this hype about this guy. He's come in and he's not really done anything. If anything, we're worse.
Yeah.
I think if you play the same style of football or you get the same sort of result as Ten Hag, people don't think you're the same as Ten Hag. They'll just immediately see you as worse. And I'll on you already. You've had 2 games. And despite him saying, I need time and all these things, it's going to be up and down. Fans don't care. Fans won't wait.
Yeah.
Against Everton.
You're right about that, because there's a lot of United fans online and stuff like that, even at the ground saying, oh, why we signed Ten Hag? Like, what is these kind of tactics and stuff like that? I mean, why did we get rid of Ten Hag? Sorry. And they're just ready to jump on Amarin's back already. I'm like, guys, just relax. Like, this guy has one way of playing. He has a style that he can shapeshift. He's not like Ten Hag, who's just going to stick to isolating the whole midfield and leaving that midfielder to die in the game, right? So it's like, come on, just let it go. Like, relax a little bit. This is a tactical thing. This is why, as well, when you're entering a big club, it's like you can't sacrifice style and results. You have to get them both at the same time, ideally. But if you can't get them both at the same time, you always have to rely on the results because results give you time initially, especially if you're a club like United. If you're a club like, let's say, Crystal Palace, where you can just rely on the style. Because right now, yeah, whatever they're doing, of course, they've got a good manager with style. With us, right, that's what happened with Ten Hag, because he tried to play his style in the first 2 games or whatever he was trying to do with the crap players that we had. It didn't work out. And then eventually he went to the Liverpool game. We won that. It was all about results after. He had to sacrifice the style of play for the results. And he did that too often. I think Amorim is trying to get some results in, but he's also slowly blending in that style of play. And that's why it's going to be very topsy-turvy as well. But I think like at home, he's going to try to make it a cauldron. And that's the main thing. As long as we can make Old Trafford a place where, like 2 years ago with Ten Hag, winning every single game, I feel like that's the most important thing. Away from home, it's going to be a dog battle. It's always going to be tough, especially in the Premier League, to go away from home. But he's going to adapt to those things anyway. So I feel confident on the weekend, man. Despite obviously before the game, but I feel confident. I think I'm going to go for let's say a 2-1 win for United in that game.
You're going with a 2-1 win for United.
Yeah,
I think Everton's one of those teams. They've conceded a lot of goals. Well, not technically. They've just over a goal a game. I don't know. I just don't think United players are just they're such an awkward squad of players. I think Amorim's a good manager.
Yeah. Listen, it's going to be a shock. It's going to be a shocking game anyway.
You'd assume they'd play better, but I can see this being a 1-1. I'm going to go with just Everton
1-1.
Shit at scoring goals. That's their problem. Is they don't score goals. I say 1-0. Let me go 2-0 United. I'd say 2-0 United.
Okay. Yeah, 2-0 United. Okay, I can see it anyway. But bro, listen, watching that game is going to be painful. That's going to be a shit game to watch. So I'm not going to enjoy it. I'm just going to hope for the result. But yeah, I'm just going to be more excited to see what Amorim can play. That's what I'm really excited about. Just seeing what he can do with this squad, see the issues, because now we can actually start pointing names at the names of players here to say, oh, this player's playing bad, this player's playing shit. I'm really happy about that. That's the main thing I'm really happy about with this whole Amorim signing as well, man. Just now I can kind of take a step back and not always blame the manager or not always say, oh, the board and anything like that, because I'm tired of saying those things. I want the pressure to be on these players. And I've been calling out these players way more than I have these managers anyways. So, yeah. But I'm happy about that side, man. So, yeah. 2-1-2, you know. Oh, what's next?
Chelsea, big game for them against Villa.
Chelsea, man. Up the Chelsea, yeah? What was the game for Aston Villa in Champions League?
Who did Aston Villa play in the Champions League? I actually don't know.
No, they played Juventus, but I don't know what the result was.
Actually, 0-0 yesterday. No, I didn't.
No. Okay, away from home. Well, listen, that was a typical game.
They also had a disallowed goal apparently.
Okay, but yeah, that's a game I kind of expected between Villa and Juventus, because neither of them right now are on form. I think Chelsea right now at home, they play very well football. They've got obviously a really good system that they're in right now, and the momentum as well from Maresca as well. Like overall, just Chelsea are just in a very good position. Obviously, right now we are speaking again premature before their game in Heidenheim, and then obviously they have to go and play Villa. But I don't see Chelsea dropping points like that, man. I don't, especially right now. Again, it might be an Emery masterclass. I feel like it's going to be tight as well. You could see it going either way right now. But again, right now Villa's form isn't the best, so they can be got at. But it's a hard game to kind of predict right now because you've got so many different factors to think about as well. And obviously Maresca playing against Emery and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, man. I don't know.
Palmer's going to do. He's been quiet in the big games this season. He's going to turn up against these guys.
Yeah. Palmer. Well, listen, let me check with Palmer anyways, because this guy, I mean, he's going to have a rest anyway this weekend, so that's fine. But other than obviously Palmer and how he's going to do and everything like that, we don't know. Oh, This one lost anyways. But yeah, so Chelsea, man. But Chelsea's a very interesting game. Again, it's hard to predict these kinds of games because it's Villa, Unai Emery. He loves these kind of bigger games as well. He always does good in big games as well. Like he's completely fine with playing a team like Chelsea right now. But again, what is Villa's form saying right now? I need to check that. Check Aston Villa's form. Form. They're not in the best run of games, right? I think they drew on the weekend to Crystal Palace, and they're 8th right now. Okay, they're not in the best position, so I can easily see this as being. I'm gonna go towards Chelsea winning this 2-1. It's on Sky as well, man. So it's gonna be, everyone's gonna be watching the game, whatever. Even if you're like not a thing fan, so. Yeah, Aston Villa, they lost to Liverpool before that, lost to Bruges 2-2, lost to Tottenham, lost to Crystal Palace. I mean, yeah, so they're not in the best run of games themselves, man. What the hell is happening, man? So I feel like, yeah.
Form at the moment.
Bro, Villa's form, they've lost practically.
They've been on a bit of a skid recently, I believe, right?
Yeah. I was just watching it right now. Look, losing to Crystal Palace in the Carabao, 4-1 to Tottenham, Bruges in the Champions League, Liverpool, and then they just got a draw in
they've
the
got
weekend.
1 win, 5 in the Premier League as well.
Yeah, and then another goal.
Chelsea, a team on the up.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I 2-1 for me. 2-1. That's an easy 2-1 for Chelsea. Yeah.
No, I think Chelsea they've found their shooting boots a little bit. I think they do a job on Villa. I can see a 3-0, 3-1.
Yeah. 3-1. Oof.
I think so. I think they'll score a lot. It's the type of game Palmer likes to bury teams in.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Were you going to captain him as well in this game?
Palmer, oh my god, I've left him in my FPL team and he's just not done the job for me.
Yeah, I know. Bro, I'm captaining Salah for this one. I have to. I mean that's the one, yeah. But Palmer right now, I don't know what's happening.
I've been Haaland this whole time, and he's absolutely ruined me. He's absolutely ruined me.
Palmer though.
Yeah, what do you think? What do you think for Spurs and Fulham? Actually, going to the Spurs game tonight, so watching them against Roma. Liverpool fan going to watch Spurs. What kind of situation is that?
Well, what's going to happen now? So they're going to play Roma, right? And they're going to put a world-class performance in or completely bum it. And then on the weekend, they're going to go ahead and have that Spursy game as usual, man.
I mean, look at their form. Their form in the Premier League is win, loss, win, loss, win. I mean, it's pretty much sums them up this season. They'll go smash someone, go get absolutely humiliated the next game. They've just beat City 4-0. You assume they can smash Roma. This is Spurs. It's in the end.
Yeah, but Fulham are a tough team as well, man. They've had a really they had chances against us. They had chances against City as well. They're a good team right now, man. And you know what's funny as well? Like, there's going to be a lot of motivated players on that Fulham team because they've got Reece Nelson, Alex Iwobi, and Emile Smith, bro. That's an Arsenal core right there. That's basically North London Derby in some sort of way, you know.
Fulham have been a good team this season. Guys like Smith, who I honestly have never rated before. He's been scoring a decent amount of goals this year.
I love Smith, bro, man. Really good player.
I think they have a good manager. They've built a pretty decent team now. It's not an easy win now to just go to Fulham and turn them over.
Yeah, no. I can easily see this though as a Spurs probably drawing that game. I feel like that, but again, you know, they lost Vicario on the weekend as well. He had to get ankle surgery, so I don't know who their backup goalkeeper is. I think it's Fraser Foster or someone else, man. I completely forgot. Maybe it was that Brandon Austin guy or whatever. But they're losing their goalkeeper, and again with losing their goalkeeper, I don't even know if Romero or Van de Ven are coming back. So they got Dragic and Davis to play at centre back. They've got a little bit of a crisis there themselves. So, again, you're going to the Roma game, so you're going to be seeing how they're going to be up for that game and, you know, what it's kind of going to be for them, you know, get a little bit of a preview for that. Again, Fulham, I could see Fulham beating them though. See easily a 2-1 win, Fulham. I don't know. Fulham just play in that kind of form, man. They're just operating these big games, man. They always give it a challenge as well. I know last week they had a bad result against Wolves and stuff like that, but against Spurs, like they don't mind that. You know, they don't care. I think they're gonna really get damage them anyways, man.
What's your prediction then for that game? I think
2-1 Fulham. 2-1
I think
Fulham.
it'll be quite a high-scoring game. I'm going to go with a 2-2 or 3-2 Spurs. Stick with 3-2 so I can give one actual answer. You're going with what?
2-1. 2-1 Fulham.
2-1 Fulham. Wow, you're going for the upset.
Spursy. Come
Let's
on,
see.
man.
Yes, if Spurs is happening. I just wanted to bring up one thing. So this has been in the news recently regarding ticket prices, season ticket prices in general for the Premier League.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Will rise by 17%. I think for the next season, our fans being rinsed.
Bro, it's bad anyways right now. Like, it's really bad. Like, even for myself, like trying to get some United tickets or whatever like that. I can get United tickets. It's fine. I can try to find them any sort of way. But, bro, it's too much sometimes. Like, I don't know how match-going fans or season ticket holders are fine anyways. Once you pay the price, you know what you have and you know what you're going to get. Obviously, results come throughout the way. But, like, if you're just the guy who's going off one-off to this game, I'm going to go to the Everton game, and then I might come back in January for one of the games in that time, the weekend, whatever. You're fucked, man. You're screwed. Like, it's bad. So I agree with the process. Again, they need to do something about like Liverpool did like a few years ago when when FSG tried to put the prices up and you left the game, and then Sunderland scored some like free kick, I think it was, or something like that.
I mean, look, football fundamentally is the game for the people. You know, it was the common person's sport to watch, to follow. It's become this mega business now. Of course, things change with time, but when your most basic Premier League ticket is costing you around 150 quid, like, realistically, if I'm a fan of my local team, I can never watch them. I can go once in a blue moon, and that's a joke.
Yeah.
You know? I understand now there's people from all over. Like, if you're a big team, if you're Tottenham, you're going to have, just because of players like Heung-min Son, loads of Koreans come in. If you're United, you're going to have people from all over the world coming just to see these players. Like, I understand that. It attracts a lot of tourist fans coming over, and they should be also punish the local fans. You know, without those local fans, these clubs just don't exist. They cease to exist. We never hear about them. They never become Manchester Uniteds and Liverpools of today.
Yeah.
Now the fans are being punished just to watch their own team, and I just don't think stadiums. Listen, I always heard about this Anfield atmosphere, and Anfield is seen as probably the best atmosphere in the Premier League, right?
Yeah.
Them also. They're in the top 1 or 2. I went to Anfield.
Merseyside derby.
Merseyside derby. I was a little bit disappointed with the atmosphere. I was like, is this it? But is that maybe the fans? It's just how it always was. It was just overplayed, or is it because now there's a lot more tourist fans? It's just, you know, it's not the local people going or the big fans going to watch them. It's just tourists going for a day out. A few seasons ago, I went to Arsenal. I went to Stamford Bridge to watch Chelsea versus Arsenal. Again, no atmosphere. Just the most silent stadium I've ever been to. Same. I've been to a handful of Arsenal games. Same things. Just quiet. Obviously now rowdy, but is it taken away from the game?
I think so, man. I think, again, going back to your point, they're just trying to cater to these international fans. And listen, I have no issues with international fans coming to watch their game as well. Like, they're coming here for a reason. Like, we have the biggest league, that we have the attraction, but there should be some sort of thing where if you're a local fan or you're a membership holder, especially membership people, trying to get rinsed out of it, man. Like, oh my God. Bro, and you know what's funny as well? This isn't just a United, Liverpool, Everton, Man City thing. This is also happening to the top clubs in Europe as well, man. Maybe Bayern are the only one that doesn't see it, but I bet it's happening with Real Madrid. I bet it's happening with Barcelona as well, those clubs. But this is just obviously a really bad thing in terms of doing it. And listen, kudos to the fans, man. I really hope you guys protest it. I really hope it works out. I wish I was into a protest like that as well, because I have been to a Glazers Out protest for United. But like, again, it's hard, man. It's hard with these kinds of protests. The fans need to stand up with their feet, man. They even need to like not walk into the game, or to just like have to just like, you know, walk out of the game after 75th minute like they did with Liverpool. Like Liverpool literally did.
When COVID happened and there was no fans in the stadium, you tell me yourself, this is how I felt. Football just wasn't actually that fun to watch. Just like fans are the sport. Without the fans, there's nothing here.
Yeah.
And only the fans can remind the owners of these clubs, or even the players sometimes when they're not doing well. Like, listen, we control whether this whole football thing even happens. No one watches it. No one's paying your wages. No billionaires buying this club. You know, football ceases to exist without the fans. And look, we can see as this tweet shows, fans of all the big teams, United, Liverpool, City, etc., all banding together. And they're right. They shouldn't exploit the loyal fans, the core fan base, just because they can.
Yeah,
I understand. Look, if there's a big game and they charge more, everyone can understand that. But there has to be a section of tickets, or a reasonable amount of tickets that can go to the everyday person. You know, no one can fork out 800 quid to go watch a big Premier League game. It's ridiculous.
They can't. Too much right now, man. It's too much.
First of all, I want to know who's paying for these tickets. I want to go watch a game. I want to go watch a Liverpool game. I have to factor in my train price. Like, it's not my fault. I mean, it's my fault I go support a team that's all the way up in North London. I live in London, fine. But excluding train tickets and accommodation, all that stuff, you know, just the ticket itself is unbelievable. It's not realistic. I'm not going to go pay 600-800 quid to watch Liverpool. Like, it's just not realistic.
Yeah. No, I agree, man. It's tough, man. It's a really, really crappy situation exploited by millionaires and billionaires out there just trying to exploit the beautiful game, man. And it's hard. It's hard. I just hope right now, whatever happens, like we do see something like that. But I don't see it happening, man. Like the Premier League is just its own monster. These protests don't do anything for most fans, anyways. Sad, but I'm saying that as well. But like, what's gonna happen? Nothing really happens with these kinds of things. We can ask for change, but
and we're all you know, just we have no say at that point. But yeah, let's leave it there today.
Yeah,
Iknowball episode 7 in the books.
Yeah,
let's see what happens over this weekend.
Let's see, man. Let's see. Liverpool, you guys got a job to do.
We're back on Monday with the new upload. Giving the recap of what's happened over the weekend.
Let's go. Take care, guys.
Until then.